everyone, welcome back to my channel. Serena B here, and today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my 2020 October daily. I have never shown this album because I worked on it when I took a little 2.5 year break from crafting. So I'm really excited to show you this album. It's different from anything else I've done for October daily, and I'll explain to you why. But if you're new here, please do consider subscribing and liking this video. It'll help my channel out, especially since I'm kind of getting back into things. It would be really helpful if you guys can like this video. So before I do the flip through, I want to focus on the album first. This year was special for me, so I have my October daily and my December daily. Actually, let me grab it for you really quick. So these two albums were custom made for me by Patchwork Paper Co. Her name is Haley, and I wanted house-shaped journals for this year because I moved into my apartment, and so that's why this year they look like this. It's smaller than usual, and I really love it. If you want to see a flip through of this, I don't have it on YouTube. Like I said, I made this when I wasn't crafting all that much, but I do have a video flip through of this on Instagram. So let's get back to this one here. So that's why it's house shaped, because it documents living in my apartment. So for the cover, this cluster here was given to me by Paper Mystic, my friend Mary Chris. So I just added here to the front, and then I just did a cluster with different embellishments and a doily. So that's basically the cover. So this one's more of a smaller scale album. There's not that many photos, a lot of hidden journaling, and that's fine because in 2020 I was kind of having a rough year with work and just it was a little overwhelming. Plus there was COVID, so this album is very particular. And also one more thing I should mention: this isn't in your face Halloween. I told her I wanted a non-traditional album and I wanted to use the Marigold collection, so she did that for me. And so it's not in your face Halloween, it's using a non-Halloween collection mostly, but I added Halloween throughout, and she did also add some Halloween printables as well. I believe she made this cluster here, I'm not sure, and I think I just wrote that. I don't know, I don't remember. So I backed it. This is a pattern paper that I had in my stash forever, Maggie Holmes, and I really like the houses, and it documents, you know, this is, I actually moved into the apartment in October, so that's all documented here. So I love that paper, and it just worked perfectly. And then I just wrote out a little intro. Let me read it to you. It says, "Dearest October, you found me in a strange and bizarre year that is 2020, albeit a year we will never forget. This month you will see me spread my wings and leave the nest to my beautiful miracle apartment. Even though COVID has turned the world upside down, I can count on you, October, and Halloween to lift my spirits. Because in the end, I love fall most of all." And then I just put my name. So this is documenting, I set up my trick-or-treat collection on my shop, first time designing in a while. So that's what is documented here on October 1st. So the background paper is Halloween, but the rest isn't, except for the stars. So this here, I laid out all of my Halloween decor that I own at that time. Now it's like tripled, but I love seeing all of it here. Really cool. And at this point, a lot of my furniture was missing because of COVID and shipping, and like the whole world kind of like paused, right? So it took me a long time to set up my apartment because I think I waited like 6 months for my kitchen table. This label, I just made a little collage here. This is the 3rd. This morning I got my internet and my appliances came in. So my stove, my fridge, and all that. And then on the 4th, I installed my new light fixture. So the 4th, it says I installed my new light fixture for kitchen and dining area. Long and tiring process, and I can't wait to be done with the move. So I also had a piece of cheesecake in the bath, and I used the last of my homemade bath bombs. I actually have a tutorial on that if you're interested. I'll link it in the video below. So it says trick or treat yourself. That's the 4th. On the 7th, I dyed my hair natural. This is the first time, because if you follow me for a while, I've had my hair dyed from blue to magenta to mauve to purple steel to dark gray. I just been playing around with my hair for years. But this year I went basic. Literally basic, just your basic witch now. So she dyed the rest of my hair to match the natural that was already growing out. So that's the before and after photos here. So on the 9th, I documented my trip to my forest area, and there was a bunch of these beautiful purple wildflowers that I wasn't expecting to see. So that's what's documented here. And you can see here she used a Halloween printable. This is from KB and Friends as one of the pages. So, but honestly, it works so well together in this album. The non-traditional with the Halloween, it works and I love it. So this is the 11th. And although I was still in the process of moving in and setting everything up, I decorated for Halloween anyway, just a little. So that's what's documented here. And I love how you can see the green from my Halloween town light up the room is lit up. And from when I was coming back home from a walk, I saw, you know, the green from outside, and I loved it so much. So that's what is documented here. I think I have a photo. Yeah, there's an extra photo of my little small Halloween town that I set up. I had to decorate for October. I mean, I was in the middle of decorating and setting up the whole apartment on its own for everyday use, but in the meantime I also put up some Halloween. Not a lot, but just a few things. So this cluster, I believe she had here. I don't know if I think I added the sticker in the leaves as well as this here. This is documenting the beautiful sky before it rained. Love it so much. And I saw 1010 on the 10. That's awesome. The 12th, me and my mom went shopping, so that's just some spooky selfies of us. We also got the pumpkin cream cold brew together, and so good. We both love it so much. And here I just like ruffled up some velvet trim and then added this grateful sticker on top of it. Really like how that looks. I like working in the smaller scale because you don't need that much, you know, and I used up a lot of my scraps. So here is documenting the outside of the apartment. It's new beginnings. I think this is the official day that I moved in, the 12th of October. So that's where I lived. Love it so much. And then I have this journaling card in here. It's a little tight, but I still have to journal about this, so it's there for now. There's still little spots that I forgot to add journal in, so I'm gonna have to go back and do that. So this is a shaker pocket that was on the page she added, and I think I did the rest, if I believe correctly. This is documenting the first night, so just a selfie of me, and then my friend came over and we were just chilling, and then this is, I don't know, just a photo from that day, I guess. And I really love this page here. The vintage ad that I found. This is actually, I think, KB and Friends, but there's also a vintage ad on Pinterest if you can search for it. So this is October 13th. I added a little glassine bag in the back, and then this black trim was already on it. I just added this orange vintage rickrack, and it's very delicate, but I love how beautiful it shines. And then in here I document the 13th. I sent my friend Mary Chris some Halloween mail, Paper Mystic. I took a photo of her, what she wrote, and added into my album. So that's the 13th. I Palo Santo'd my apartment this day, and on the 15th. And so I just decorated a little bit of my hutch. And then this was already on the page, so I love that. But instead of having it loose, I glued it down to the actual other page. So what I did was, this is vintage paper, so I have to be very delicate, but what I did was I just cut a notch here and glued the paper down on the other sheet to make it into a pocket, because I had extra photos from the day. So that's what I did here. I added some trims to the tag, and then this is just a beautiful shots. The sky was like this purple cotton candy. We went shopping that day. This is in the parking lot actually, but it was just so beautiful. I had to take photos of it. But I found this meme and I thought it was hilarious and so perfect. I didn't want to cover up Edgar Allan Poe here. I think he's cool. And it says, so we are basically just the Maitlands from Beetlejuice now, stuck inside together for eternity with instructions that are unclear, having to wear masks to be seen by others, and afraid of what is outside our door. And I was like, shit, that's so perfect. So yeah. And then I just left this page blank, and then this one's documenting a haul. I went shopping again, and my new little Halloween mat and my new socks. So this is the 17th. This day was rough, as you can see in my face. I was having a stressful day at work. And this is the first grocery shop that I did for my apartment. And then I did 1, 2, 3 to correspond with the journaling on the the tag. So this here is one of my favorite clusters I've ever done in this album. I love how it looks. I layered some vintage music sheet, this Marigold or Heidi Swap sticker or crepe paper, I'm not sure. This little cluster I put together. I love mixing old and new, and that's why I love junk journaling. It's one of my favorite things to add, to give old things a new life, mixed in with the new, you know, supplies and stuff. So here I did more cookies, another bath bomb, and I got some Happy Mail that day, so there's a picture here. So this day here, documenting some photos of these beautiful leaves. These are great, some great shots. I love the cluster that I did here, really pretty. So on this page here, again documenting nature walk. I needed a self-love day today. That's what it says here, crisp air. And then again, another cluster of old and new, some vintage papers here with a tag and some embossed paper that I did. And this pink metallic is actually wrapping paper. I love it. I love this cluster so much. Some great photos of nature and stuff. So back here I have just some Happy Mail, some cards and stuff that was sent to me. This is actually a page from the album that I ripped out, and I like that there was sewing on the side, so I just have it here tucked behind the cards that I received. So that's the end of the signature, and she added little butterflies here, really cute. So now we're doing part 2. I just added these stickers, this label. Actually believe maybe she added the stickers, I'm not sure, but she sewed on the label, so I believe that maybe it was already on here and I just did the part 2 part of it. This was a while ago, so I don't remember exactly like how the album came, but she did decorate it a little bit for me. Again, I glued this paper down to this other sheet because there was just too many pages and not enough photos, I believe, so I think that's why I really just kind of try to condense the pages. So here documenting that I received my couch. Yay, finally. There's my car. And then this is documenting the fact that we had a full moon, a blue moon, a full moon that was a blue moon on the Saturday, and we get an extra hour. Anyway, I thought that was so cool, so I just documented that. And then finally my couch arrived, and then we put it together. So here's my couch. And then the first movie I had to watch with my new couch was Rocky Horror Picture Show, so that's just what I'm documenting here. And then I got some Happy Mail from my friend Jenna, some housewarming gift, Halloween style, which I loved, so that's what I'm documenting here. And then on the 27th, I also watched Beetlejuice for the first time in my new apartment, on my couch. I was so happy. So I wrote comfy, cozy movie night with my ghost with the most. And this is actually a tag from something I bought, so I just cut out the Beetlejuice and I put it here, and then I just added this Maggie Holmes, I believe it's Marigold, this little paper clip here. So here I'm just documenting that my friend came over. I just have to do the journaling, and on this day, the 28th, same day, I had to put a post-it here. I got my first Happy Mail in my new apartment, but I had to cover up the address, so that's why the pink post-it is there. But that's what I'm documenting here, receiving my first Happy Mail ever here. And then this is like a vellum from Maggie Holmes' home, and there's a house, so I put that there, and I just add a bunch of like Marigold stickers around it. And this is from Tim Holtz. This is documenting, why does it say 2019? Oh my lord. I hate when I do that. I do this all the time. I stamped the wrong year. The finale of Schitt's Creek, one of my favorite shows. The sticker says simply the best, and I knew I had to use it. And then this was already here. This is what inspired this whole page. She sewed in this apothecary rose. It's in French, and I'm like, hello, it's Schitt's Creek. I mean, it's amazing. So I made this little tag. I really like how it looks. And then I added the closing photo of the series behind there, and then took some photos of the episode here. So priceless. So October 30th here, I'm just documenting, I was on the Tombow design team again in 2020, so it's just a little design team member spotlight that they posted on Instagram, so I took a screenshot of it for my album, and then I left this other page blank. I'm not sure if I made this cluster or if it was already there. I think it was already there. This is just a die cut that says it's almost Halloween. I added some crystal stickers, and then this pocket I used black lace, and then I added some of this tinsel ribbon. And this documents, this day was a little rough for me, and as you can see, I was having a kind of a rough day here. So I took half a day from work and I just really focused on myself and did like a self-love day. Did a bath bomb. I had a huge pounding migraine headache. That's why I have this on my head. And then I actually posted about this on Instagram. So I just took a screenshot of my post of how I was feeling and then journaled about it here. And then this is just a picture of the moon I really liked. And then this is just a guest check that I altered. I stamped, this is from, I believe the house is from Crepe Paper. This is a Studio Calico stamp that I stamped on vintage, or antique I should say, piano paper. And then I just clipped this little skeleton guy. So this is just more of a decorative element. And there's more room for journaling. I just don't think I have more journaling to do. I'm not sure. And then this is a vintage witch hazel label. I just backed it up on some pink avocado dyed paper that I'd made myself. So then this tucks back in like this. And then I actually forgot to show this in my flip through with the music that I did of this album. The pages got stuck, so I completely forgot to show this, but in that video. So I'll go into more detail here. This is actually Halloween, October 31st. So I love this. I had this mask die cut for years. Someone sent this to me from a collection, I think that was only available in Australia or the UK. I don't remember, it's been a while. But I've hoarded it for years, and then I had the perfect opportunity to use it for this page here because I had a cat mask. So I took a selfie with it, and just the label here, a witch sticker I stamped October 31st on some, I think this is like a paper bag. So this was Halloween. I think my friend came over, we chilled for a little bit. This is a page that I cut out, but I cut it short and I just added some washi here just for interest. And then this is a vellum shaker pocket that was included in the album. I'm gonna try to move the sequins out. All I did was added this washi tape and this sticker again from Lorenza. This is just a die cut printable from KB and Friends. And then this is a tag I made. I love documenting when when Sarah Michelle Gellar and Alison Hannigan, when they post their Halloween costumes, I like documenting that in my albums. And here she went as a yellow crayon. Buffy reference, love it. So that's that tag. And then this is just a vintage tally, and I added some spooky selfies. And then this is just some more spooky selfies from October, or from Halloween. So that goes back in here. So that's this page. I really like this, how this turned out. And then on the 31st, I got tattooed on Halloween. I love that. I love this tattoo, it's so pretty. I wrote new ink here with some alpha stickers, again stamped Studio Calico stamp on some brown paper bag. And then I got my Buffy tattoo. This is Be Brave Live. And then this beautiful ribcage bow and arrow that signifies Sagittarius. And then the pumpkins here with the flowers. I love it so much. And then in here, like, I did a scrap like embellishment here with just different scraps. So I layered that there, added some washi, this ghost, and then I added a puffy pumpkin that the ghost is holding. So I just have a die cut for some layering effect, my tattoo artist business card, and then I think I have this KB and Friends printable in like 2 of my albums, and I probably will continue using it. I love it. This is just me before I left. I was super nervous, but this is just a selfie I took before I left my home. And then this is, I love this. This is the before and after of my arm without, and then with the tattoo. Love how it looks. And then I still have to do some journaling, but these are some photos I took of the process. And then again, like, I still have to do my journaling here. And then this is the photo that they print, you know, to put on your arm. So I asked her, can I keep it? And she said, sure. So I took it and I put it in my October daily. So that. And then here, this is actually, I got this in Happy Mail, so I didn't create this cluster. I just ripped it and put it as a pocket in my album. I have the sticker here, and then this is documenting that night. I have a tag for extra journaling. I just haven't done that yet. This is a graphic 45 project life card, and then this is just documenting. My friend came over, we did a little burning ritual because I think it was a full moon, or I'm not sure, but yeah, there's a full moon there. And then my friend noticed that like the flame looks like a black cat, and I think that is so fucking cool because it really does look like a cat, doesn't it? So that's why I put the cat sticker there. And yeah, that is the end of my album. And it tucks back in like that, and that's it. That's my 2020 October daily house junk journal style album. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I'll be posting a lot more Halloween content soon, so I hope you stick around and look forward to the rest of my Halloween content. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.